Good day. Welcome back to the Cornerstone of Law, where we define law in a language that you understand, where we define law in a clear meaning, where we define law in a way that will make you understand what law entails. I thank you for all for tuning in wherever you are watching. I say thank you for viewing this. May this count in your favor. May you be inspired. First and foremost, let me take this opportunity today to congratulate those candidate attorneys, candidate legal practitioners that were writing board exams for the period of March. If it didn't go according to the way you wanted, if it went according to how you prayed, according to how you perceived, according to how you wanted, if it didn't either way where you wanted, where you didn't want, where you prayed for, what you haven't prayed for, there is a next time. Congratulations, we have tried our best. It is not the end. There is September and there is also March next year. I'll quote, there's this quote which I always like to take it into account whenever I'm addressing situations like this, whereby things didn't go according to what once thought it would, and it turned out to be something that is against his will or his thought or his plans. It doesn't matter who get there first. At the end, we will all reach the same destination. I might be an admitted attorney now. I might be a candidate attorney now. You might be a student, a law student, or you might be a law graduate. You will get where you want to as long as you have started. Whether I'm there first, you are last. God can take you from last to first. Let us try the second intake. Those that have made it, continue saving your articles, get admitted. We congratulate you. We are inspired. We will also study hard, and those that are coming will be also inspired to study hard. Seeing you as admitted attorney of the High Court, posting the pictures, that's an inspiration to law students, to everyone. I just wanted to pass that first. Today, the topic of today is candidate attorney. What is a candidate attorney? You go into the public places. You go into Department of Health, Department of Education, Department of Traffic, and so forth. Or you come across a person and then introduce yourself. Okay, say, how are you? Oh, I'm fine. What are you doing in life? I'm a candidate attorney. Say, what is a candidate attorney? They don't even have a knowledge of what is a candidate attorney. Not because of they are ignorant, but because of law is very vast. It's a hybrid on its own. As South Africa is a legal system that's a hybrid. It consists of many functions. We have attorneys, we have advocates, we have prosecutors, we have us, candidate attorneys. Hence, the purpose of this podcast today is to give clarity to the public, to law graduate. We have also students that are in university. They are studying LLBs. They are LLBs, but they don't know what is the meaning of candidate attorney. They don't know what candidate attorney does. They don't know what is required from candidate attorney, the duties, and which courts does a candidate attorney appear. You see someone wearing a gown coming out of a court, and then you'll just say this person is a lawyer, whereas that person is not a lawyer. A candidate attorney is the topic that we are going to clarify today. So let's start. I'll just touch little bit on the interview of a candidate attorney. What is required from you when you attend the interview? The purpose today is to tell you more about a candidate attorney. When a person says, I'm a candidate attorney, what does that person mean? What is he doing? What is types of his job? What is his duties? Where does a candidate attorney work? So that's the purpose of the video today that I've prepared today for you. Candidate attorney is a person who is appointed, is appointed by a law firm or by a state entity, organ of state. It can be the state attorney, someone as law clinic institution. It can also appoint a candidate attorney. So a candidate attorney is someone who works under a legal practitioner, someone who works under attorney, private or public. So if you are in public, you will be under state attorney. And then if you are in an institution of law clinics, you will be under the role of universities. University of South Africa, it has law clinic. University of Venda, it has law clinic, and so forth. So a candidate attorney is someone who is appointed by a law firm, being a private law firm, or a public institution, be it a public entity, be it state or law clinics and legal aid. A candidate attorney can also serve articles as at legal aid. A candidate attorney, in a clear meaning, is someone who serves what we call articles. When someone says, I'm serving articles, it is required by the Legal Practice Act that a person, in order for that person to be admitted as an attorney, he must undergo a practical vocational training. It's like he's a student. You are still learning. You are learning about more practically. So where I'll talk about the duties later. Let me just clarify what is a candidate attorney so that you get it, what I mean when I say a person is a candidate attorney. I'll talk about the duties later on. A candidate attorney is like a student. You go into a firm and then they'll train you to be a lawyer, because you will be serving your articles under someone that is already admitted as a lawyer. Even at law clinics, even at state attorney, those candidate attorneys are under the supervision of an admitted attorney. So it's like a principal and deputy principal. After principal resigns or retires or is out to another school in terms of a transfer, the deputy comes in the position of the principal. You become the principal now in the clear meaning. I can just give that example. It's like candidate legal practitioner. You are a candidate legal practitioner. You are a candidate attorney. You are soon to be admitted as an attorney prior to the requirement that are set for. You can check our previous videos, what it takes to be an attorney. So today I'm dealing mostly with candidate attorney because we confuse ourselves when it comes to, we don't even know what is a candidate attorney. So I will just want to clarify this, or what is a candidate attorney, so that you don't get confused when you come across someone on the street or even at your department, at your work, introduce himself, or even at restaurant, mall, whenever, because we meet people in different ways, in mysterious ways. We venture into life with colleagues, because alone you cannot grow. You, as a lawyer, also once you practice, because maybe you are in private or you are in public, and then you are inspired to open your own law firm in the future, you will need those doctors. So whenever you are, when you are maybe in public servant departments of health, you will need doctors. Maybe you can network so that they can help you with medical legal assessment for rough matters. So candidate attorney in simple terms is a student that is learning under a supervision of an admitted attorney, of a lawyer. That person is about to become a lawyer. He's in the process of becoming a lawyer. He's doing his or her own practical. In legal terms, we call that articles. That person is serving articles, because as lawyers we serve. We are meant to serve. We are servants of the public. We serve you with legal interest for all your legal problems. You come to us, you talk to us. What does a candidate attorney do? What are candidate undertakings? What are you required to do? What does the work of a candidate attorney? A candidate attorney is someone who serves his principal, who undertake. The candidate attorney is going to be registered. Once you are a candidate attorney, you are going to be registered in the Legal Practice Council for your practicals, for your articles. Then the articles, the contract will stipulate how long are you going to serve. Mainly, you can serve your articles for 2 years, and then if you went to law school, you serve your articles for 1 year. So they register your articles in the Legal Practice Council, and then the contract will stipulate, or what are you required to do. So firstly, number one, a candidate attorney must undertake to serve his or her own principal diligently, honestly, and properly at all times. You must be fit and proper, because you must serve your principal honestly. When you go out of the office, you must know that you are not representing yourself. You are representing someone. You are acting in the name of someone. So it's like you are an attorney, but you are not an attorney yet. You are serving the interest of your principal. You must serve him with honestly, diligently, and properly so. Properly so, what do we mean when we say properly? You must be fit and proper. You don't have to be unethical, whereby you end up signing documents, for instance, pleadings. And you know, in terms of the rules, pleadings are only signed by an admitted attorney or advocate. So one other thing, you must serve your principal with honesty, diligently, and properly. And then you must not be absent at work without your principal consent. Because if you become absent, that constitutes misconduct. It might lead into cancelling your articles, or it might lead into, what do we call? Into written warning. They can give you a written warning. So one other thing is that you are not allowed to do any other business whatsoever except the business of your employer, unless there is a written consent from your principal and from Legal Practice Council granted that you can do whatever you want to do. Because if you do another businesses, you are not even allowed to register for LLM. But other people, they do it without the principal knowledge. But if you do it, it also constitutes unethical, because you are not being honest. You are keeping an information from your principal. In terms of law, we say you are unfit because you don't live according to the ethics law. Ethics requires a person to be honest, accountable, and be ethical at all time, enthusiasm. And then that's also what you have signed for when you registered your articles, when you signed the contract, which says that at all times you must serve your principal. And then one other aspect that we are going to deal with, candidate attorney, those ones were ethical, the duties. So you are going to do anything that the principal assigned you to do, any instruction that you are given by the principal or partner or associate. So there's no way, if they say even make a tea, that's a duty, that's an instruction. You have to make the tea for your boss. Copies, make copies. Everywhere they make copies. A candidate attorney's duty is also daily basics. Mostly what we do as candidate attorney, we serve, we file, we appear, we draft pleadings, we draft notices, we draft discoveries, we draft any legal document, because we are lawyers, we are attorneys, we are legal practitioners. So any document, legal writing, we do it. We serve, we wake up, we come to work, we serve, we go back to work, we push, we come back the following day, we wake up, we serve, we appear. Now let me deal with this one. Appearing in court. When and where can a candidate attorney appear? A candidate attorney can only appear in district court. We have magistrate court, we have high court, we have Supreme Court of Appeal, we have and many other courts. So then a candidate attorney can only appear in the district court, magistrate court, under district, because magistrate court consists of two courts. It has regional and it has district. So a candidate attorney can only appear in the district court, provided that such person has been registered with LPC and LPC has issued a right of appearance, certificate of right of appearance in terms of section 25(5)(a) of the Legal Practice Act number 28 of 2014 as amended. You can never appear in the district court without a certificate of right of appearance. When you appear, before I go to that, you can appear in the regional court if you are a candidate attorney only if you have surpassed your articles for a period of 1 year, or your principal has written a letter to the LPC or the High Court requesting you to appear in the regional court because of he has a loads of work or backlog in his office or whatsoever like that. So you can have a written consent. They can grant you that appearance that you can appear in the regional court. When you appear, this is the most important part of your life, because the dream that you have been waited for, what you have been working for, is now coming into life. You witness it now. That's where you deal with your worship. I confirm my appearance on behalf of the applicant or the respondent under the style and name or instructed by Pukwane, what attorneys, or what from the state attorney, or from Law Unisa Law Clinic, whoever you are serving articles under. And then you present your case to the magistrate, the nature of your claim. You must take pictures when you appear on your first time. It feels like, it's a dream come true. It's what you have been working for. So whenever you appear, you must make sure you have that picture so that you can even frame it and place it in your wall, in your room, in your dining room, in your office next year when you open your offices, or any day that you are going to open your offices. It is a precious moment. It is a precious moment. And then that's how a candidate attorney will appear. Where can we... The issues that I haven't highlighted maybe about a candidate attorney, because I've touched anything now, I hope you understand what it takes. The issue of salary when it comes to a candidate attorney, I don't want to talk about it. Some other things, until you walk into those things, that's where you'll understand. There is a phrase which says that until you fit my shoes, you will understand. So you'll see when you come into practice, once you serve your articles, how much are you going to get? What South African minimum wage, or how much it takes as a South African minimum wage, or how much is a person earns in South Africa according to Minimum Wage Act. All right. Interview. Before I got something here. I did some research. It says a candidate attorney average salary is 77.69 per hour, or hourly rate. And then it says entry level per annum is 151,500. Because some people say, you know what, law. I don't see law as a profession that has money or whatsoever. This is a noble profession. This is where we make money every day. A client can come in and consult. Then it's money. You're dealing with areas, different types of areas of law. You can find something that is specialized. You can make a lot of money in this profession. So it's a noble profession to be. You don't have to be discouraged by what they are saying, what the media, what the public says on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, saying we don't earn a lot of money. Yes, I got some other. Maybe now you can see it. I got you sow before you can reap. At the end of the day, you must study towards your career path. You must build your career. If it's about money, yes, it's about money. But then now you are still a student. They are giving you free legal experience. They are giving you free stationery. They are giving you. They don't even say take files. Some firm do it. Say take files. Work on this file. And month end they expect 50,000. And then when you are working, you are expecting, or they should give you maybe 10,000, 20,000. But they are giving you free experience. They are giving you opportunity of articles. It's very difficult to find articles. So you must be motivated even by the little that you get in a firm. Let me just give you last tips about interview of a candidate attend. You need to be confident. You need to know yourself. When they say, tell us about yourself, don't say, I'm Respect Makutu, I come from Bushbuck Ridge. I did 1, 2, 3. Tell them about yourself. What inspired you to study law? Why are you pursuing law career? Tell them where you come from, where it started. I believe everyone has a background of why they did law. That's what they want to hear. Tell them about yourself in a law-related manner. Or why are you there sitting with them on the table, speaking about law, interacting about law. So you must also know the area of practice of such law firm that has appointed you, or state attorney. If there's state attorney, mainly they defend state entities. Department of Health, Minister of Police, Polokwane municipality, or any municipality, Mpumalanga, Gauteng, Tshwane municipality, Kapa, the state attorney defend state entities. So you must know what are they, what area of specialization are they doing. If a firm deals with RAF, you must know RAF, general damages and whatsoever. If they are dealing with divorces, family matter, you must know the kind of marriage regime, so that if they ask you to distinguish between the marriages, you'll know. So, and many more. Debt collection, you must also know how to recover debt collection if those firms are dealing with such. Thanks for tuning in. Let us meet on our next topic. Our next topic, I think I've touched on. Our first video was based on how it takes to become an attorney. An attorney go hand in hand cumulatively with a candidate attorney. It's one thing. Maybe on our next video, we will meet on what it takes to be admitted as an advocate. And then after advocate, we are going to deal with a prosecutor. Of importance. No one did LLB to become a prosecutor. We are just pursuing prosecution because of opportunity, lack of jobs. That's why we venture into National Prosecution Authority, because of the opportunities they provide to us. And maybe someone opened a firm, it doesn't run, it doesn't generate money, and then they undertake to write aspirant prosecutors, and they join such. So prosecutors are also part of lawyers. We are going to deal with them. And then once we have covered all this kind of concept, legal concept, of attorney, advocate, prosecutor, candidate attorney, we are going to deal with their board exams. We are going straight to board exams tips. Paper 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay safe. Thank you for tuning. Until we meet next time, Legal Eagles.